Welcome everyone! In this video, we are in the Great League Remix, showcasing some more fun battles featuring Froslass. Froslass on a very powerful team for the Great League Remix, guys. Day 1 of Pokemon Go Battle League Season 11 is in the books, and I just couldn't wait to get this video out, guys. Oh man, this is team number 1 from my top 3 best Great League Remix teams, and I really wanted to give it a shot because it does score very highly on PvPoke, but we all know that that doesn't always tell the full story. So I had to give it a go on day 1 of season 11 of Pokemon Go Battle League. So Froslass will be the lead on team number 1, along with Lickitung on the safe swap. Lickitung, no matter the meta it's in, is always a very strong and powerful safe swap option. It does not matter which cup or which meta you're playing in. Lickitung is always an amazingly solid safe swap due to its immense bulk and ability to spam those body slams. And also on team number 1 for my top 3 best teams is good old Mandibuzz in the back. Mandibuzz is here to really help the team out with Alolan Marowak, as Froslass on the lead wants nothing to do with an Alolan Marowak, so we've got 2 Pokemon, including Mandibuzz, that can more than handle it. But guys, before we dive into the featured set of the video, we're starting things off with a few bonus battles that I thought were tons of fun. Here we go, picking up a Pelipper. This is actually a serious pick for the Great League Remix. Pelipper is quite strong in this meta. Pretty neutral matchups. We're going to stay in here and really put the pressure on this Pelipper. It's a neutral Avalanche, and that did a lot of damage, guys. Froslass hits like a truck, and they did build all the way up to a big Hurricane, so we will shield up and look to farm down just to win lead on this, and we did take it out. They meet us with a Froslass of their own, so both of our Pokemon, particularly Lickitung, is looking pretty good. Seeing this Froslass here, we're just going to pressure that one of those shields with a potential Shadow Ball. And a strong argument could be made that we are staying in a little too long on this matchup, but, you know, it's not too bad. That's a bit nitpicky if we're going to nitpick. But what we're going to look to do is potentially catch a double resisted Shadow Ball, knowing that shields are now down. But the lag strikes, guys, so that plan is out of the window. We bail into our Lickitung as fast as possible. It looks like the lag was mutual because they continue to farm as they meet us with a Meganium. So this is a serious team. This is a real Great League Remix team, which I was happy to see. The spice is always fun, but you know, there's not much of a challenge there, guys, if you know what I mean. But it is still fun nonetheless. So we're going to look to just play out this matchup as we have no choice. We are locked in here for the foreseeable future. They did build up to 2 Frenzy Plants, and 2 is more than enough to take us out. Lickitung, as bulky as it is, cannot take 2 Frenzy Plants. That move is absolutely busted as they take us out. So we know that they're energy dry, so we're going to look to farm down. And if they come back in with the Froslass, it comes down to CMP tie. And because our Froslass is PvP optimized, we don't win very many CMP ties. But that is just the price you pay for having a bulky Froslass. And we know that this is just an Avalanche on our Mandibuzz. We definitely live 1 Avalanche, and we are just 1 Snarl off from the foul play, which is absolutely going to be sending the Froslass packing as we say bye-bye to the Froslass. Mandibuzz cleaning it up. Was there ever any doubt this team is super strong for the Great League Remix? That's going to be a good game. Well played. Telling you guys, team number 1 for my top 3 best Great League Remix teams. Really cleaned up nice on day 1. And like I said, guys, we did see some serious teams with team number 1. And speaking of, we've got a Diggersby on the lead. Very serious pick. It is ranked in the top 5 overall in the Great League Remix, and that is for good reason. It is quite strong and handles Registeel like about as good as you can for a Pokemon. Just got to shield up those focus blasts, of course. But back to the battle. We did tank 1 fire punch, as our Froslass can comfortably tank 1 fire punch. But if we hope to win lead, we're going to have to start shielding up the subsequent fire punches. And they tank an avalanche, and that nearly one-shots one of the tankiest Pokemon in the Great League. Froslass is insanely powerful, guys, as they make a play into a Pelipper. So we bank a move and go into our Lickitung. Pretty neutral matchup as well. It's just Lickitung just outbulks his Pelipper, but they go right for that Hurricane. That was insane. I was definitely expecting a Weather Ball bait, seeing as though we do still have 1 shield remaining, but we don't intend on shielding anything from this Pelipper. And as you can see, the body slams really add up. They can take us out with a Weather Ball. That is completely fine. The play here is to come in with Mandibuzz and look to farm the Pelipper all the way down, as they do get 1 wing attack worth of farm as they take us out. We do sneak through a Snarl. We tank a Weather Ball, no problem, even though Pelipper hits about as hard as a Pokemon can. And they have their own Mandibuzz in the back. We're even on shields, but we do have the energy lead. So we have to play this carefully. And the reason why, guys, is once their switch timer comes up, they can catch a move, and that could be lights out for us. So we have to over farm by quite a bit and throw in the middle of their Snarls to ensure that they can't catch our moves. So we're going to throw here. They do sneak. That is quite all right. And we're going to look to just go for the Aerial Aces, of course, in the mirror matchup. And we will comfortably tank as many Aerial Aces as we can. We do know that a catch is still within play. Both of their 2 remaining Pokemon are very low on health. And we throw here just to make sure that they can't catch, because we know that the switch timer is now up. But they're probably just as concerned about a catch as we are. So they're staying in here. And this is where we're going to have to start consider shielding. We're going to throw here and see what this Mandibuzz wants to do. The goal is to get that last shield, because we did bank an Avalanche, and that is probably weighing heavy on their mind as well. They're going to have to shield this one or risk losing this match, guys, because that Mandibuzz will barely survive an Aerial Ace, and it is just about game over, guys. We had to play that super carefully. Our Froslass is healthy enough to just farm everything down from here on out. We say bye-bye Pelipper. 1 Powder Snow takes it out. We know that the Mandibuzz does have a move, but as long as we can sneak through a super effective Powder Snow, which we did there, we can safely shield up, and that Mandibuzz will go down, guys. And all they have left is that low health, energy dry Diggersby. We say bye-bye to the Diggersby. And we clean up the game with our low health Froslass. Guys, that's how it's played. That's going to be a good game. Well played to our opponent. All right, hopping into the next match. Let's see what we have up next here. Whiscash. Pretty neutral lead. At some point, we will swap out at some point to play out the matchup. But for now, we're going to stay in and look to put the pressure on this very spammy and bulky catfish known as Whiscash in the Great League Remix. Very solid and strong pick for this meta, as it does keep Registeel in check. And they do shield our Avalanche after we tanked one of their Mud Bombs. Whiscash does not hit particularly hard. Its redeeming qualities are its bulk and its spamminess with Mud Shot and Mud Bomb. That's a very spammy combination, and we're going to go for another Avalanche, and we do loads of damage as we look to catch the next Mud Bomb onto our Lickitung, preserving our Froslass because we don't know what else they have in the back. And they meet us with a Shadow Machamp. So this is kind of rough, but it's good that they're throwing right away. They're not looking to overfarm by too much, and that works out beautifully for us because we do have residual energy on our Froslass. Gonna put the pressure on this Shadow Machamp, as I do imagine they may look to farm us all the way down. Knowing that we're energy dry, we will not make it to another move. These resisted counters are hitting quite hard from this Shadow Machamp. And right here, guys, I knew that the bait was highly likely, but the last minute I shielded it, and that's it, and it was the bait, and that is awful for us. I was thinking they have a fully healthy Pokemon in the back. They have nothing to lose by going Rock Slide, but they baited us successfully. and we tank a hard-hitting, super effective Rock Slide. For our troubles, we're going to look to get rid of this four-armed monster here in front of us, known as Shadow Machamp. And they had a Froslass in the back, so I don't think there was a whole lot we could have done. I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough call calling baits. It's a 50-50 call. There's not a whole lot we could have, done there, but good game. Well played nonetheless. Had to kick it off right with some fun bonus battles. As we move into the featured set of the video, we are met with an Alolan Raichu. Oh man, brings me back to what, Season 2, Season 3, where Alolan Raichu was used quite heavily in the Great League. But it has, of course, fallen off quite a bit ever since they released Galarian Stunfisk. That was the end of Alolan Raichu, guys. But it does make a return in this battle here. It looks like this Alolan Raichu might be single move because they're just going for the Thunder Punches, or they may know that we're not known for our bulk and that Thunder Punches really do start to add up, as they are running Thunder Shock and not the typical Volt Switch that you often see. So what we're going to look to do is grab both of those shields and look to catch one of these Thunder Punches on our Lickitung. We knew that they were just a couple off, so we do catch that Thunder Punch successfully. I presume maybe we'll see. No, they're staying in. So oftentimes when you see these types of Pokemon on your opponent's team, you know that they may not be quite as advanced as most other battlers. Maybe they're just a casual battler as they come in with a Lantern running Charge Beam. So yeah, this is clearly a beginner, which is absolutely fine. We've got much love for the beginners. You got to start somewhere. But we do go for the super effective Power Whip on this Lantern here. And our Mandibuzz doesn't necessarily want to see this Lantern. But they aggressively swap into a Miltank running, what is that, Zen Headbutt? My goodness, guys, can they hurry up and give Miltank rollout already? I mean, let's what are we messing around here for? Miltank is one decent fast move away from being a very strong Pokemon in both the Great League and in the Ultra League as an XL. They do go Gyro Ball. Really, honestly, I didn't know the moveset on Miltank. I know that it can run Body Slam, but they're going Gyro Ball and they're Miltank, and that is quite all right. We just want to get to back-to-back foul plays. One, we'll get rid of the Miltank, and we will have one locked and loaded for the low health Lantern left in the back. You'd love to see the spicy teams on day one, guys. We're about to say bye-bye to the Lantern as we close out game number 1 of the featured set of the video. That's going to be a good game. Well played to our opponent. Tell you love seeing the spicy teams on day 1. Guys, let me know in the comments, what's one of the spiciest teams you saw on day 1? And here we go, guys. The moment of truth. Registeel. The one glaring weakness to team number 1 on my top 3 best Great League Remix teams. Let's see how we deal with Registeel, guys. So we're going to go for the Shadow Ball. Of course, we do outpace 2 potential Zap Cannons. And I'm thinking this is a Focus Blast, maybe a single moved Reggie, but no, it's a Flash Cannon. Holy smokes, they one-shot us. So we are not getting off to a good start, guys, I must say. So we do come in with Lickitung. Probably could have come in with Mandibuzz, knowing that they're not running the Legacy Zap Cannon, but it is quite all right, guys. We will have to shield up a potential Focus Blast. We don't have to, but we are down a full Pokemon, and we don't know what else they have in the pack. So we're going to play it safe, shield up, and farm all the way down, and we'll see what they have left, guys. So, as you can see, even losing Froslass right off the bat, we can still handle Registeel with this team. Which is why I was excited to showcase this battle in particular. They meet us with a Alolan Sandslash. So, guys, playing loads of Kanto Cup last season, I was quite familiar with this matchup, and it is nice that they are running the Community Day move of Shadow Claw. Of course, we are double resisting that fast move pressure. And these licks are really starting to dig in on this Alolan Sandslash. You just go straight for the body slams. That is the way to go on Alolan Sandslash. We tank these ice punches, no problem. And if they want to take out our Lickitung, they're gonna have to throw up a shield here, as this body slam will be enough to KO. And they do shield. I'm seeing that they shielded that low health Sand Slash, so we will return the favor and shield in kind. Our Lickitung is still relatively healthy, and we're gonna look to farm down. But no, they've got an Ariados in the back, so this is looking very good for our Mandibuzz. We're gonna put the pressure on this Ariados. They do tank the body slam. We're staying in. We want to force them to throw, guys. And they do throw. And it is a cross poison that's going to take us out. And it is Mandibuzz time in the Great League Remix, if I've ever seen it. We just need to get to back-to-back aerial aces. Even if they debuff us with a neutral lunge, it's not going to help them, guys, because even debuffed, one aerial ace will be more than enough to take out this spammy spider here in front of us. Pains my heart to take out our old pal Ariados, guys. For those of you loyal to the channel, know how fond of Ariados I am. As we say bye-bye to the opposing Ariados, and we're gonna farm down the Alolan Sand Slash. Mandibuzz closing it strong yet again. That's gonna be a good game. Well played to our opponent. Goodness, guys, seeing that last team makes me wonder what they do whenever they see an Alolan Marowak. Holy smokes. And here we go. Picking up not the best lead in the world in Probopass. It's even worse, seeing that it's running Rock Throw. So we go into Lickitung, and they meet us with a Infernape. Very interesting, running the wrong fast move in Rock Smash. You love to see it, guys. The spice on day one of each season of Pokemon Go Battle League is always fun to see. As we take out the Infernape, they come in with, I saw water type. Oh, Toucannon. Sorry, didn't see that. I was so in awe of seeing an Infernape in the Great League. But anyways, back to the battle at hand here. They meet us with a normal type, so that's a solid answer to our Lickitung, as they are double resisting our fast move pressure. And this Toucannon is also running the wrong move. It's running Peck, I believe, which is just an awful move. I do hope that one day they buff that move, but for now, it is a terrible move, and I would never, ever recommend it. So we come back in with Froslass, and they, of course, meet us with the Probopass. We're going to shield up a potential Rock Slide and really try and take out this Probopass. It's bad news for the remainder of our team, seeing as though both of our Pokemon are weak to the fast move pressure, but we're going to go for this Shadow Ball. And I'm thinking it's getting just about within range of an Avalanche, although resisted, guys. We all know Froslass hits like an absolute truck, and it doesn't quite KO, but we do snipe with our Mandibuzz. And it is just about lights out, I'm afraid, for our opponent. I was definitely concerned of a potential Rock Blast, as Toucannon can run Rock Blast, but it looks like they're only single moved because they go for the Drill Peck. That, of course, does not do nearly enough to come close to sealing the deal for them, and it is just about lights out, guys. We easily tank another Drill Peck, but because the Peck fast move is so awful at generating energy, they don't even see it. We say bye-bye to the Toucannon with a foul play, and Mandibuzz closing it strong. That's going to be a good game. Well played. Love seeing all the fun Pokemon day one of season 11 of Go Battle League. Very fun to see. And here we go, picking up a decent lead in Unova Stunfisk. It is running Thunder Shock, and that is quite all right. Both Mudshot and Thunder Shock, of course, do neutral damage. And we're doing super effective fast move pressure. We tanked that because we knew that they only did 4 Thunder Shocks, and that's only enough energy for a potential Muddy Water. Please do not run Muddy Water on your new Unova Stunfisk in this meta, guys, as Mud Bomb is definitely the way to go. Not only because it gets stabbed, but it makes you quite lethal against Registeel. And we're going to tank this again. Not sure if they're single moved, but they did farm well past it. But no, they go Discharge, so even more of a reason. They are double moved, so there's no reason to run Muddy Water, guys. In the place of Mud Bomb, but we press on nonetheless. That's not a big deal. Gonna really put the pressure on this Unova Stunfisk with another Avalanche as we say bye-bye to the Stunfisk. And they've got a Frost Breath Lapras in the back. So winning lead was quite nice for us. We are still up a shield, and shields are down on their end. So that means we are getting off a power whip on this Lapras, guys. And we do get to the power whip. This will not KO, but it will be doing quite a bit of super effective damage to the Lapras. And now it is well within range of a body slam. So that is all we need to take out the Lapras. We do get a bit of a lag spike there as they make a play into a Garchomp. Holy smokes, running Dragon Tail. We know that this is just a Sand Tomb. They did not build up nearly enough energy for a potential outrage, so we let that go. And we're going to look to go for a foul play. Garchomp does not belong in the Great League format, guys. As we all know, it maxes out well past 3,000 CP, nearly 4,000 CP at level 40. When a Pokemon maxes out that high, guys, in my humble opinion, it just does not belong in the Great League format. It is just far too squishy. But we do say bye-bye to the Garchomp. We will gladly let our Mandibuzz go down. We know that we have loaded energy on our Lickitung. We're going to seal the deal and put this Frost Breath Lapras out of its misery as we say bye-bye to the Lapras with a body slam. Lickitung closing it strong in the Great League remix. You'd love to see it. That's going to be a good game. Well played. Guys, as you can see, we had a nice fun mix of some very serious teams and some very fun teams. Day one, I had a blast. And here we go, picking up a Cresselia on the lead. We have two excellent answers to Cresselia on our team. So we both simultaneously swap and they meet us with a Registeel. Another moment of truth, guys. Another Registeel in the Great League remix. Surprise, surprise. But let's see how we handle another Registeel, guys. I know a lot of you may have seen my top 3 best teams video, and I pointed out that Registeel is quite the handful for team number 1. But guys, I always say on this channel, one Pokemon cannot do it all, guys. And we do tank the first move. It happened to be a Zap Cannon, so we survived with quite a bit of health. And we're going to let our Lickitung go down. The Registeel is now well within range of a potential Shadow Ball. And we know that we do outpace, and we do win CMP tie. So we will play out the 2 shield if they so choose. We are resisting these lock-ons, guys. Remember that. We are a ghost type. We are double resisting this fast move pressure, which makes it even better, but they are resisting ours as well. They let the Registeel go down. That's how you handle Registeel. And they meet us with another Reggie. Holy smokes. Guys, I was not expecting to see a Regirock, so I kind of panic swapped into Mandibuzz. My goodness. Ideally, we should have stayed in there. As Mandibuzz can apply super effective fast move pressure to the Cresselia, and we double resist its fast move pressure. And it is running Confusion. Kind of a crazy battle here, guys. They completely got us flustered and threw us for a loop. Had another Reggie in the back. But they do aggressively swap back into their Cresselia. This is not a good idea, I don't think. We don't intend on shielding. We are going to 2-shield our Froslass and hope for the best up against this team, guys. They had 2 insane core breakers on their team for team number 1, guys. Our plan is to farm this Cresselia all the way down. They're not making it to another move in time. And we have loaded energy for this Regirock, guys. We're just going to let them rip. We're going to let these avalanches rip, guys. And they let it go to our surprise. I was not expecting that. But I think they gave up, guys. They might have been kicking themselves for going back into the Cresselia. But we had the energy advantage. We resist the fast move pressure, and we do win CMP. It was not trending in the right direction for them either way. But there you have it. That is the team, guys. We cleaned up really nice on day 1 of Season 11 of Pokemon Go Battle League, I must say. With team number 1 for my top 3 best teams for the Great League Remix. As you can see, it is quite the team, guys. If you're looking to get an early start on achieving your goals, whatever they may be for Pokemon Go Battle League Season 11, and you want to play some Great League Remix, maybe you have these 3 Pokemon, guys, you might want to give it a try. It's a powerful team. I was so happy to see some Registeels because I enjoyed challenging myself and demonstrating that one Pokemon cannot do it all, guys. And hopefully I was able to demonstrate that with the Registeels that we saw today, guys. But I had a blast. I hope you all enjoyed day 1 of Go Battle League Season 11. I know I did. But yeah, it was fun, guys. As always, I thank you for watching and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.